Yes, y'all know what it is, man. Ern and Iso show, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. Hopefully, man, y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving. Y'all got the Black Friday shopping out of the way. The Christmas trees is up. The lights is hung. You know what I mean? Everything is done, getting ready for the next holiday. But without further ado, let's get into the pod the way we normally do. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Everything was lovely, man. I can't complain. I always say, man, thank y'all for the plays, for the views. Yeah, man, I just can't thank y'all enough, man. Hopefully y'all continue to ride with us. Appreciate that. You know what I noticed though? Like, it went from like Halloween to Christmas. It's like we skipped over Thanksgiving. I ain't really see like no Thanksgiving decorations none of that. They had the Thanksgiving parade, but it went from as soon as Halloween was over, they went straight to Christmas. That was just odd to me. Like you just didn't care about Thanksgiving at all. You just went straight to Christmas. Putting the Christmas trees and all that up in the stores and all that and just talking about Christmas. That was just weird to me. But anyway, man, yeah, man, let me get this. Something been on my mind, I mean, heavy on my heart before we start. This whole Stranger Things got y'all like in a chokehold like this week, I guess, because the new part of the new season came out. I thought it was the whole season. No, they hit y'all with a few episodes, got y'all out here acting like fiends. So I go back because when it first came out, fucking 20 years ago, whatever, when that came out, because them kids is grown-ass men now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I watched maybe 2 episodes of it. I was like, I don't get it. It ain't holding on to me. Ain't keeping my interest. I was off it. It turns into like a phenomenon or whatever. And I guess the new season, episodes of the new season done came out. So I go back and, you know, I give another try. It was one of them days I was sitting in here and that's all that was on my algorithm was the new season stuff. So I said, all right, let me go see if I can watch some of it again. All right. I watch it. Straight garbage. Not feeling it. I don't get, like I said, everything ain't for everybody. I just don't get the choke. I just don't get the hold that it has on everybody. I don't get it. I just don't. I was watching it. All right, maybe if I was 10 years old or something. You know what I mean? Or maybe if I grew up, well, we are 80s babies, but they was like in middle school or whatever when they was in the 80s. I guess you don't know the story. I just can't. I don't know. It just ain't for me. But I've been like that with a few shows in life that everybody else like a lot of people love Seinfeld. I never really cared much for Seinfeld. So there's always some shows like that everybody else like that I just don't. I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't care nothing too much for it. So I was like, or maybe it's just I went back and watched it and I didn't watch it in real time when everybody else watched it. So I don't know if that would have a different effect on me if I did catch on to it. But I was like, is this what everybody's going out of their mind about? Then all I've been hearing for years is the upside down, the upside down, the upside down. I found out you just flipping the board game over is the upside down. That's where they got the upside down from? I'm like, because I'm thinking like when they talking about the monster names and all that, I'm like, why does that sound familiar? Like, okay, it's Dungeons and Dragons characters and stuff like that you heard about from when you was kids, you know what I mean? I said, okay, all right. But, I mean, I know some of y'all are happy that show is back on. I mean, basically hold y'all and just made y'all wait forever for them joints, but I don't know. I just don't get it. I watched it, I'm like, all right, they're going through they monsters that can rip through portals, and then they come through and they monsters, and this person has psychic powers, and he went to a different dimension. All right. Enjoy. I'm just saying. I said, man, let me sit down and watch this because everybody's going crazy over it. It got to be something that I'm missing that it's just not grasping or something. Man, I watched that whole shit. I was like, I ain't going to get that time back. I'm not. But got anything to say about that? I know you love that show.
I do. That shit was all right. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just letting you get your shit off. I'm letting you get your shit off. You know what I mean?
Ripping through
that
portals.
That shit all right to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn some nothing town. Know what I mean?
Yo, that's a real spot, fam.
What? What? There's some town in the middle of nowhere.
There's some nothing town.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's in the middle of nowhere. Right. Like, oh, I mean,
people really live in that motherfucking spot.
Okay. Well, you gonna go and help them fight the goddamn upside down people?
Listen, man.
And the monsters?
Listen, man.
Like,
you know what I mean? The only thing about Stranger Things that, you know what I'm saying, the people that watch Stranger Things probably is upset with is how they continue when they got to the part where they started implementing more people that had powers like 11, and then that shit just stopped. Like, it was a motherfucker who could make people like see certain things. Like, it was a whole bunch of people that was like 11, but then they just stopped that shit and just went back to the regular story and just left them alone. And that's the only thing that kind of like fucked me up. They like started something, then they like just pulled away from it and just started going back somewhere else.
Yeah, because the people was like, listen, man, we ain't about to put all that money into this. Oh, people like it? All right, let's get back to what we got to do.
I don't know why.
5 years later.
What else is Netflix making money off of?
Listen, I don't even know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Speaking of Netflix, you know what I mean? You ever think about going to the Netflix house?
What?
Never mind. Yeah,
For what? For what? What's there?
I don't know.
What's at the Netflix house?
I don't know. I was just curious to see what it was. I might go out there and check that joint out one time, just to see what it is. I don't know if it's a movie theater where you watch like Netflix movies or something like that. I don't know what it is. You know, I just want to go check it out. I know that I believe they just opened up with King of Pressure, now KOP.
Yeah, so I mean, to y'all, know what I mean, enjoy. I didn't get it. I'm like, this is what the big deal is? This is what y'all been going crazy over the last fucking 10 years or whatever. They done took forever to get y'all episodes.
I don't think it's been 10 years, dog. Me and my daughter been watching it and she wasn't 3.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
dog, that shit birthed the phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? Shit birthed the phenomenon, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Netflix got one with that one.
Yeah, I just don't get it. That's why y'all never know what's going. I mean, y'all just gotta just try stuff because you never know.
Yeah.
Because who would have thought that would be the most popular show?
Yeah.
Who would think that?
Even the cast from there, they like birthed other roles. Like the Bull Hopper, he went on. He started doing that joint on Marvel where he played like the Red
Guardian.
Yeah, the Red. Yeah, I'm saying like so. You know what I'm saying? Like people from that joint moved on and they got bigger roles from that.
Yeah. Know what I mean, shout out to them. Know what I'm saying? But like I say, I was like, all right, is this what it is? Maybe it's just me. Like I say, I don't gravitate to everything that might be super popular because it's some popular shows that I don't care. I never really cared to watch all of Breaking Bad. Everybody say that's one of the best TV shows ever. I just could not get into it to watch all the episodes.
I don't know about the best ever, but it's top.
You know what I'm saying?
Was Godfather Harlem? You fuck with that?
I've been off that, dog.
Damn, been off of it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Ain't to me, ain't nothing. Once you start getting past a certain amount of season, if you still got me, then I feel like this joint is good. Other shit gets like certain, like once you get back to the 3rd season, you kind of like gravitate away from it. I was like that with BMF. I was like that with Power. You know what I'm saying? Like you just get so many seasons in, you just get tired of the storyline.
Yeah, so, yeah, man. Yeah, man, but
Are you watching
I caught
it?
up with it. I've been off that.
You said, damn, it's only like in the 3rd episode.
Got off that after the first one. Fell off that after the first one. I watched the first episode.
First episode was slow. You know what I'm saying? The first episode started out slow.
Started out maybe 10 minutes of the second episode. Turned to something else and just never went back.
All right. Damn.
The thing is, maybe I'm a person, I need to start reading the books. Because everybody say all the books of these things are like way better. Because I like the whole lore of it, Pennywise and all that type of stuff. But the actual watching the show, it don't interest me. I'll be more interested in what in the folklore that's behind all this stuff more than the actual shows anyway.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's because that's just how my mind work a little different. I'm more like, I guess I could say becoming a content creator or whatever. But yeah, I watched him. I was like, okay, this is it. He was somebody who had psychic powers, and then he got sent to the goddamn whatever they call that dimension, not the upside down. What's the other one? The hellbender or hellraiser goddamn dimension or whatever they call it, hellscape or whatever. Then he turned into Vecna. Yeah. And then I'm like, this is what fucking got everybody by the brain? Yeah. This shit?
When you see who was the person that transformed into Vecna, yeah, that shit was like, I'm like, oh, it's the bull, yeah. Because I mean, we knew who Vecna was, but you didn't know the backstory on who turned into him. You know what I mean? But that was all explained in the last season.
And that his plan is to fucking start the world over again with children he picked or something? Yeah. Tough. All right, man. All right.
Because he was number 1. That's why her name was 11. She was 11. He was number 1.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
But that's your plan? This fucking show took 20 fucking years to get to 5 seasons, and that's your plan? That's it. Hey, man. You never know.
Yeah, right now, the top 10 series right now, you got Pluribus. You watching that? Pluribus?
No.
No? All right, we got The Beast in Me. You watching that? That's good.
No.
All right, then you already said you ain't fucking with Stranger Things. Frankenstein, you fucking with that? That's all right.
I thought that was a movie, not a series.
That's a series.
Frankenstein, where the series? I thought that was just one movie.
No, I believe that. I thought that was a series on Netflix.
I thought that was a movie. I ain't never get around to watching that.
Yeah, no, I said like It, Welcome to Derry. That's joint I'm watching that joint right there. And this joint like All Her Fault. That joint is all right. But that joint is like, I mean, it takes time to get into it. So then you just, what are you watching then? Nothing. Huh? You just in here burning candles, meditating and shit. Huh?
Yeah, nigga, listen, man. I guess I gotta be like, I don't know. My mind is more on trying to create shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what my mind is on. I ain't really sitting around trying to follow and watch somebody else's TV show. I gotta get on this. I gotta get on this internet and really take it to the next level and all that. Mm-hmm. That's type of stuff my mind be on, man. My ideas and trying to set my stuff up so I can just go. You know what I mean? So when I get my thing started, I can just go. That's what my mind be on. I'll be really sitting around watching too much. Like I say, when I do watch enough, I'll be more reading the backstory and all that and how the books was and all that stuff. More than just sitting around watching TV. I'm like, then when I do watch TV, I'll be watching people's vlogs and stuff like that about people's lives and stuff like that. I'll be watching all the cooking stuff about cooking shows and stuff like that. Yeah, I ain't watching too many series. I've been watching the Avengers cartoon that comes on YouTube. That and the Spider-Man cartoon, those is pretty good.
Talking about the fan-made joints?
No.
Okay.
No, the real Marvel joints. shout out to some of the fan-made stuff. Some of the fan-made Star Wars stuff is good. Very, very good.
Yeah, I
very,
never
very
was
good
a Star
stories.
Wars fan though.
Yeah. Star Wars is very, very. I never understood the whole. Before I got into Star Wars, I never understood like why everybody act like it's just the greatest thing ever made. I get it now. It is like how like it's parallel to how like life worked. You know what I mean? The Sith and all that. How they're not. It's not like good and evil. It's just like you embody some certain traits that you just got a different. You just take like a different path to what you want to achieve. You know what I mean? Because people say, Jedi, or make you think Jedi is good. To me, Jedi is just trying to do the same thing, it just set with a smile on your face. I'm trying to run things and control people with a smile on my face. The Sith is just, it's like deep. You know what I mean? They did a whole rule of two they got, which is, it's like deep. I like that. So I understand why people really, really like Star Wars. Because the lore and all that of Star Wars and the philosophies and all that, I understand that. I understand all of that. But yeah, I watched all that. I got caught up on that Stranger Things. I was like, it just ain't for me because I don't get the whole. But this is just the best thing that came along in years. I don't get it. Anyway, man. What was I about to talk about? Oh, getting to the topic now.
Talk about how our culture fucked up and how we villainize people for saying shit because this is not what you about to talk about. This is what I'm just gonna talk about right now. This is just a little caveat I'm gonna throw out. How we villainize people because they say something but it don't align with us. Like Mike Epps made a claim this week. He said that we gotta stop championing and fucking partying these motherfuckers that's coming home from jail. Like the outlook that is showing on the younger people when they see that is that I got to go to jail to get that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, the choice of words that he used during it might have been a little harsh, but for a person that went to jail, you know what I mean, who you can't say he didn't live that life, that he can't speak that. I believe that he can speak that. And he said, like, you ain't nothing but a motherfucking, he's like, you're a loser. You went to jail, you're a loser. We shouldn't be in here campaigning and championing the fact that you came home. And in reality, he right. Because that was a punishment. So what are we celebrating? You came home from doing the punishment. Okay, that's what's up. Let's get back to life. You know what I'm saying? But it's people out here saying that he wrong for saying that. He shouldn't have said it. I mean, I believe that Blueface is one of the most recent people that just came home. And he came out and said, like, he wrong for saying that. What if we go out here and say that, you know what I'm saying, we shouldn't be parading or champion comedians because they stupid, you know what I'm saying? And they just get on stage and make us laugh. I don't see how the two hold weight. But that's where the culture at though. Like, he right. He absolutely right. And for somebody that actually did the time, he was incarcerated, spent time in jail and came home, he right. We should not be out here, you know what I mean, champion the fact that you did a punishment. And I believe that people that did it, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't want your kids to do that. So what are we celebrating? What's the celebration? You did wrong. You got caught. You came. You served your time. You came home. That's what's up. Let's get back to the business. Do what we gotta do. The celebration is you came home. You ain't go to the army. You ain't serve your country. You know what I mean? But we get mad at shit like that. Like that. This is shit. This is shit that's crazy because this is shit I gotta argue with all day. Yo, you talk like you hate being black. No, I love my black skin because this shit is resilience. You know what I'm saying? We overcame. You know what I mean? We not stopping. I don't like the fucking culture. The culture that comes behind this shit is some things that we do that I don't fuck with. But the fact that I'm black, I love this shit. I love black. But I don't gotta sit here and champion the shit that we do that's stupid and sit here and be rah-rah behind it. A lot of shit we do is dumb.
Shit depends on that's kind of layered too, because a person goes to jail, so depending on what they did, and comes home, depending on the type of person they was and the type of person that's celebrating them. If you my man and me and you both drug dealers and you go to jail and you come home, I'm celebrating you, the fact that you home. Because I think like that because I operate outside of the law. I am a drug dealer. I am happy to see my man. Now, your family may not celebrate you. Your mom may love you. She may come give you a hug, but she might be happy to see you, that you still alive and well, but they don't celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who's doing the celebrating. See, a lot of that, we got different, if you talking about everyday people, or you talking about celebrities and rappers. Celebrities and rappers are celebrated because it's a way to people to feed off of that and get attention. You see what I'm saying? If I'm talking about that person just came home, that might get me clicks and views. So now everybody's talking about that. Now somebody celebrate, our culture does that because the hip hop culture does that because hip hop culture is aligned with the fascination of criminality. You know what I'm saying? So some people celebrate somebody being home. Yeah, it's all, at the end of the day, it's failure because whatever you was doing, you got caught. So whatever you was trying to do, you got caught. And then, it's like everybody may not celebrate that. It's people who, like if I went to jail for doing some dumb shit, my family wouldn't celebrate me coming home. I'm pretty sure my mom and father would hug me. They're not throwing me no goddamn party. It's not happening. They're not going to celebrate that. They will be happy to see me, happy that I'm still alive and I survived jail. Because people get killed in jail too. People go crazy in jail. People commit suicide in jail. People get killed in jail. So, yeah, I understand what Mike Epps was saying. Because you talk about, because he probably, and then plus remember, he from the hood, so he probably got a bunch of people. He been to jail himself, and he been to jail, grew up with a bunch of people that just spend their whole life in and out of jail. Yeah, you are a failure. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? In some ways, you are a failure. I'm not celebrating that. We grew up with people that's, dog, the only time you see them is they just came home from jail. I just came home from jail. Then you just go years without seeing them. Then you run into them again. Yeah, I just came home. Well, goddamn, man, just come and fucking. Only time I see you is when you just came the fuck home from jail. Only see you as once every goddamn 5 or 6 years. So in a way, that is failure. I'm not. I might shake your hand and say, it's good that you home, man. Know what I mean, yo, what you trying to do? Know what I mean, you trying to do something with yourself? What you trying to get into? But that shit is very, very layered. Because then people come home and then some people might try to do right. They might have their mind just stuck on that's just what they do. They gonna get right back to what they was doing before they went in. So yeah, I understand what he was saying, but you gotta understand, the fucking hip hop culture just takes over everybody's brain, and then people just get offended by that. I understand what he mean. Some of these people out here in life are fucking failures to keep going to jail their whole damn life. In and out of jail their whole damn life. You cannot get them to do right. Some people are this is what they do. Plenty of people I grew up with told me that. Man, I ain't never getting no job, bro. That's you. I'm not doing that. Okay. Such and such said that he didn't. This is one thing that kills me. Will tell you that they not getting no job. Then when they in jail, oh, such and such, you know what I mean? He wrote me a letter from jail. He wanted me to let you know that he doing all right, man. He got a job in the kitchen. When he's out here in the world, he didn't want to get a job. You go to jail, and you want everybody to know that you doing good in jail because you got a job in jail. When I told you to get you a job out here in the world, you didn't want it. That shit blows my mind. They want to tell you how good they doing in jail. When you was out here and I told you, no, go down, go get your GED, man. They got programs to go get your GED. I ain't worried about no goddamn school, man. I got to get this money. Yo, such and such said, yo, he got his GED. Now that he doing fucking football numbers. When I told him to go get his goddamn GED when he was out here in the world, so he can go try to go get a job or join the military, do something, ain't no motherfuckers gonna be yelling all in my face telling me what to do. Then go to jail and have motherfuckers yelling in your face telling you what to do. They be the first people to tell you, I ain't going to no goddamn army. Nobody gonna yelling in my face telling me what to do. Then go to jail and have motherfuckers yelling in your face telling you what to do. So I understand that, and I'm mad because to tell you the truth, if I was Mike Epps, I wouldn't apologize for that.
I agree. I wouldn't apologize for it either.
I would not have apologized for that. I'm not apologizing to you motherfuckers. I'm not. I said what the hell I said. I understood what he meant.
Yeah.
People like that in my whole goddamn life. The only time you seen was when they just came home from jail. And some of them, they just stuck on that. That's just this is what I'm going to do. I ain't trying to do nothing. No. Okay. That's that person. That's the decision that person made. They not going to try to go out here and get it the legal way. They not going to go get a job. They feel like they don't want to work for nobody. And they feel like that is worth the money that they make the time that they are free is worth the time that they're going to spend locked up. Some people just have that in their mind, and you cannot change that about them.
I mean, two things can be true. I can rightfully come up to my man and be like, yo, I'm glad you made it out safe. And still not, fucking let balloons go in the air. Cause you're right. People do die in there. People lose their mind in there. But the choices you made place you there. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, the options and the choices we have in life, but I ain't even going all deep into that shit. I'm just saying, the choices that you make placed you in there. So because you chose something that put you there, I don't got to be like, yo, I'm glad you made it home. The cake at the house. No, I'm not doing all that. I could walk up to you like, yo, I'm glad you made it home safe, though. You know what I'm saying?
So the fucking pressure of being in this goddamn culture that celebrates the criminal.
Yeah.
Yo, that person can't, that person celebrate that person, come on. No, your mom can hug you and tell you she love you, tell you she glad she home. And then the people that's going to celebrate you are people that they might actually care about you, even if you do wrong. It's like we all got people that we care about that they just can't do fucking right. You still care about them.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But I understood what Mike Epps was saying with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, a lot of these people are being celebrated by the whole community, not because they actually give a damn about them, but talking about that gets you clicks and views. That's really kind of what it is. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's not going to be popular to go against that because, you come from the culture of celebrating the criminal, even though some of these motherfuckers has been in the goddamn, most of the people going to be in a goddamn early grave or going to be spending their goddamn half their life or their whole life in and out of jail, or somebody going to be people, motherfuckers that been in jail since they was 18, 19, 20 years old, and they ain't going to get out to their old man.
Right.
So, but then I understand that. People want to get celebrated. Yeah, people want to get celebrating failure. Some people are celebrating failure. It's like somebody would argue, a lot of people celebrate failure. You know what I mean? Because just like how people say, who are the best criminals? You wouldn't know because they ain't never get caught.
Right.
I know plenty of people that ain't never did a day in jail. Ain't never did a day in jail. They never got caught for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got people that tell you real quick, I just did this much time. Well, to me, in my mind, you's a failure because you got caught. I know people that did the same shit as you that ain't never did a day in jail. They never got caught.
Yeah. You're right. That's the shit that we do, though. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Thinking about it, when you talk, when you said it, right? It's like, I guess we always want the acknowledgement of the people that don't give it to us, because you can't say that we don't celebrate people that come from college. They get celebrated too. Maybe not the street. Maybe you come home and your family is the one that's celebrating you. But you know what I mean? You want to bring
celebrate
that
people that come
Huh?
Yeah, I know you're going. Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you want to bring that shit outside, like, yo, look what I just did. And the motherfucker like, man, get that shit out my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? You want credit from the wrong people. Because you get celebrated, but you don't get celebrated from the people that you want the celebration from.
Yeah. So you get when you do that, you get the credit from the people that align with those values.
Yes.
I mean, you graduate from college, people in your family, people that value that and appreciate that, they celebrate you.
Mm-hmm.
People come home from jail, the niggas that's criminals,
Yeah.
they celebrate that.
You're right, yeah.
So so what's the fuss? The people that celebrate the shit.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
The people that celebrate that shit, the people that's on that shit too.
Yup.
The people that celebrate the good, that's what they value. They value that.
Yeah.
So you can't say people don't get celebrated coming home from college. They do.
Yeah, they do.
They're not going to get took to the club and pop bottles and all that because my man just came home.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't tell on nobody. We was still out here getting this money, and then we gonna put him. Yeah, that's just criminal shit. That's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You expecting to go graduate high school or college, and even some of them people get celebrated because if your cousin's a goddamn drug dealer and you graduate college, sometimes your cousin would celebrate the fact that you graduated college.
You would.
You just say he's a goddamn drug dealer. He just so happened that he's a drug dealer.
Yeah.
He still might still your family. He might celebrate you graduating from college. So
Right.
that does happen. We act like it just does not happen. It does happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
And some people even some people in the street do encourage you to go do the right thing. Know what I mean? Everybody don't try to just recruit you to do what they do. A lot of people tell you, don't do what I do.
True.
Don't come out here on this corner.
True.
You can't come out here. Go to school, go to college, go to the military, go do something else. Don't come out here and try to do this.
Right.
A lot of people that's out there in the street encourage you not to go out there in the damn street too. So we can't like that don't happen.
You're right.
But yeah, man, I wouldn't apologize for that.
No, I wouldn't apologize.
Because I understood what he meant, but that's what I'm saying. And this is the thing about our culture. And somebody else pointed this out. I think it was like a couple years ago, man. Shout out to Minister Jack. This is the only goddamn culture where it's Crybaby Gangsters in it. Crybaby Gangsters. Everybody sit there and talk like they the toughest motherfucker in the whole goddamn world. Then as soon as it's time to put the cuffs on you, motherfuckers is crying injustice. And listen, man, the judicial system is racist. When you just out here selling crack to your own people?
Yeah.
Now, I can see if somebody just put something on you that wasn't you, false imprisonment or something like that, wrongfully convicted. Some of these motherfuckers will go out here, walk around with a goddamn gun all day, ready to shoot your own people at the drop of a dime. Then when something happened to you, yo, that's police brutality. No, maybe that was just goddamn God giving him his payback for the people he ran around and shot. So a cop whooped his fucking ass. Maybe it was that. Crybaby ass goddamn gang. The only the culture that got crybaby fucking gangsters.
Nah, we cry about everything. We act like, because even within the same sense, like, Carlos Miller was on the joint. I saw this clip. This clip started going around crazy because I commented on this shit too, and he was talking. He actually, this is the part of content that I enjoy when it makes you think about something deeper. Because like I had that way of thinking too. We used to argue about that shit, and I'm like, we gotta help them. We can't help everybody. No, we gotta help everybody. You know what I mean? He was like, they was talking about the homelessness like shit. And he was like, that's not our problem. And everybody was like, what do you mean that's not our problem? He's like, that's not our problem. He's like, yo, if they wanted to stop homelessness, these motherfuckers could do that shit tomorrow. So why do we have to take that on as our problem? Yo, the shit was funny because like Swaggy P was there, you know what I mean? You know, if y'all know, you know what I mean, the player that played for the Lakers. He was like, all that basketball shit you doing, how many homeless people's houses did you pay for? And the boy was just like stuck. He was like, yeah, all that shit you talking, you mad at me, but how much did you do? And in a way, when you think about that shit, he right though. Because when you get to a level of success, the culture makes it feel like now that you there, you have to fix these list of problems that we got. We talk about this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? But then when you like, why don't I take this shit on now that I'm successful? You know what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying, like, cause it's not my problem that these people are homeless.
Yeah.
And that's not no hard shit. Like people be taking that shit like, that's crazy that he said that. No, that's right on. It's not his problem. My bad. You go ahead, dog.
No. I understand what you're saying because because most people that are arguing with that ain't ever did nothing to help nobody.
True.
No way.
True.
So it's the whole back to what Lil Duval famously say. What we fake caring about today? What is everybody fake caring about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to fake caring about it, but you probably ain't never did nothing to help nobody, no homeless person.
Right.
People.
Right.
Most people who would say that. So what are you fake caring about it? Yeah, he right. If they wanted to listen, if they wanted to deal with the problem, they could realistically deal with the problem.
True.
I'm gonna tell you why they don't deal with the problem. Because they don't deal with the problem. Because they deal with the problem, that's going to make people think that it's going to be somebody always. I'm gonna have to safety net. If I have a safety net, why would I get up and go to work?
I got you.
Why would I get up and go to work? That's why they make you pay for all this stuff. Make you pay for water. Make you pay for electricity. I seen a story that it was one of the presidents. It was somebody, one of the scientists, one of the presidents, and he was arguing. This was like years ago, and he said the president said, "Well, you know, if we giving them the power, we giving them electricity, the way we gonna give it to them, how we gonna hook it up? How you gonna have the electric meter? Oh, you don't. You just give it to them for free. No, we can't do that. You can't do that. Because now if I give you your basic necessities for free, what's your incentive to get up every day and go do a job?
Right.
That's why they don't fix homelessness. Because it would just have it in people's minds that, why would I go work?
Right.
If I'm fucked up, they just gonna help me. So why would I work? You already see the after effects of now. They still trying to correct the side effects of COVID. All COVID unplugging people from the matrix. And now everybody just didn't go run back to work at their goddamn dead end ass job. That shit made people stop and think, yo, I'm really not doing what I want to do with my life.
Right.
So everybody didn't just go run back to their jobs.
Right.
They still trying to get people back on that.
Right.
I heard something about, was it Elon Musk that was talking to Joe Rogan or something like that? Talking about, I can't fix America. For one, you ain't even from here. How you gonna fix America? And two, your idea is just to give everybody money every month. Everybody, just basically be welfare for everybody.
Yeah, universal wages.
Who the hell, if you do that, who the hell gonna get up and go to work?
Nobody. You talking to some motherfuckers is third generation motherfucking SNAP benefit getters. Motherfuckers, your great grandmom, your grandmom, and your mom, and now you about to have that shit. Third generation welfare getters, y'all. You talking about?
So that's why they don't fix. Yeah, Carlos is right. They can fix homelessness.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not.
You're right. You're right. I never thought about that because
They're
there's no
not.
incentive in it.
They're not.
Yeah, you're right.
Certain things have to be a certain way, or society will fall apart. What is getting your ass up going to work every day? The fact that you got to pay bills, and you gotta pay for stuff that really could be free, but we can't. If it was free, nobody would work.
True.
If the food was free and the water and electricity was free, nobody get up and go to work. Nobody would get up and go do no damn job.
Right.
What gets you up out the bed in the morning? The fact that you know you got bills to pay and a family to take care of. That's what gets your ass up out the bed. Regardless of how you feel, regardless if your ass is sick as hell, you still drag your ass up out of bed. Your ass could be fucking throwing up in the morning. You'll still put your goddamn uniform on and try to go to work because you have bills to pay. You have a family to feed.
Right.
They know that. That's the only thing getting everybody ass up every day and doing some shit when 99.9% of these motherfuckers doing some shit they don't want to do in life.
True.
And gonna spend their whole life doing it.
Yeah.
That's what's keeping you. That's what's keeping your ass getting up out and going to that bed, getting up out that bed every day. They know that. Why the hell would they solve homelessness? Why would they do that? So everybody just being this motherfucker just not going to work?
Right.
Y'all make no goddamn sense. It makes sense. It makes sense morally, but the whole world will fall apart if you did that. The country will fall apart because you have less people now. Like now, they still trying to figure out how we get these people back to goddamn work now.
Right.
Well, we gonna fucking see. We gonna threaten them with AI gonna take the jobs, and we gonna like people that's gonna make people run the hell up, jump up, and go. AI might take this damn warehouse job. They don't want that shit no way.
Right.
Dude, you see the machines they got? They gonna start flipping the burgers at McDonald's. They already got the joints where you order your own stuff. Like them people realize. COVID made people realize, yo, I'm spending my whole life working a dead end ass job. I don't want to go do it. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things, when you sit back and think, I understand why some things are set up the way they are. You cannot, if you just gave people some of these things, it would be no incentive for nobody to get up and go to work.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it really wouldn't.
That's why they don't do it. He right, they could. They won't. They can stop homelessness.
They won't.
They won't.
Yeah.
They won't. Because more people will know, no matter how bad it get, the government would take care of me and bail me out. No, your ass getting up, go to work because you know you got to pay bills, you got to pay rent. Because that's a fear of people's in life, of being homeless. I get up and fucking get so I get this money, pay this mortgage. I get up so I can pay this rent. I got rent to pay. I got bills to pay. Without that, wouldn't nobody be going to goddamn work? Who be going to work? You already got half this motherfuckers empty now because they still figuring out, okay, how we get these people back to work? Fucking stomach ground like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, it is.
Hungry as hell.
But yeah, you right though, dog. So that shit is a motherfucking motivator.
So,
Motivation,
you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you right.
So straight up, man. I'm like, listen.
Damn.
Yeah, let me get into this before. Yeah, since we already talked about that. Talk about the whole Joel Santana. I understood what he was saying when I listened to the whole clip, not just other people making content about what he said. And listen to what he's saying. I understand what he's trying to express, because I feel that way too. That once you get past a certain age, because we have talked about the whole education thing here. once you get past a certain age, a lot of that is like, what are you still not reading books? Is what you consume in the books that you read. Once you get past being like a kid, a lot of the books and stuff that they be wanting you to read, write book reports on and papers on and all that. I need to be learning about stuff that's gonna help every day. You got us reading books that's basically like it's pointless.
True, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got us just sitting the curriculum. But you gotta remember the curriculum was made years and years and years ago to produce worker bees. Mm-hmm. Not people that's independent thinkers. Worker bees. You see what I'm saying? So the curriculum is outdated. You know what I mean? The world is more modern. The world is changing. That curriculum was made back when the majority of the men, they was going to go be in the military, or they was going to go work in a damn factory somewhere.
Yeah.
But you still have the same type of curriculum, just like school just being a babysitter and just making everybody be uniform and turn them into worker bees, and it's just being like daycare. Because I do understand what he was trying to say. Like, once you get past like a certain, you should be learning about financial literacy and credit and all that. Yeah, you should be learning more of that stuff in school. You should be, because that's what you're gonna deal with in everyday life. Because you think about it, once you got past 10, 11, 12, what the fuck was we still writing book reports for?
Because it's still a tier system. So we need to separate the motherfuckers that's going to that's just here. Everybody, like, all right, I'm gonna say it like this. In what he's saying, I agree with you, because we talked about this shit before, right? But in us just, you know what I mean, having these conversations together, on the mic, off the mic, everybody not built to do this shit, like Joel Santana. Everybody not built to do this shit this week right here. So us saying that at a certain point, you should just do this, you're going to have a bunch of motherfuckers lost. Because everybody not built to be an entrepreneur. Some motherfuckers need that worker bee shit. They need to be that have that shit instilled in them, that when I tell you to move, motherfucker, you move. Mm-hmm. They need that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, all right, because Joel's lost me when he was like, you don't need to learn how to read it all. Boy, like, what about a contract? You had an AI read the contract. You do know how to learn how to read. Now, I understand what he was saying, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, and I understand what you're saying, too, but you got to figure out what motherfuckers do you say, these motherfuckers don't need that because they the free thinkers. We can put them over here. And these are the motherfuckers that need that. Y'all got to keep going through this shit because, you know what I mean? It's a hard hat and a motherfucking a vest for you.
Yeah, but see, that right there, that's why they kind of do. That's why you got people that's in the gifted class.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start doing better. They might take you out, put you in a different class. You might be able to go to a different school.
True. Yeah.
All them type of things to start separating you. But what he's saying is basically, talking about, inner city public school stuff, which is the education is pretty much garbage.
It is. Hell yeah. We know that.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Because you figure, okay, when you in a private school, you start learning your second language when you in like first, second grade.
Yeah.
You don't wait till you get to high school now you trying to teach somebody Spanish when they in high school, where they mind, especially if they come from a home that, they might be struggling and all that. They mind is on trying to make some money, what they gonna do, what they gonna do to get out here. They already might be thinking about, I'm about to leave and get out, you know what I mean? I'm about to drop out of school altogether. That's why the dropout rate is what it is. Because a bunch of kids sitting there thinking, I need money. You sitting here, you got me sitting here still writing book reports. I'm 16 years old. Right. Nigga, I figure out how my ribs is touching right now. I might decide whether I'm about to go out there in the street and sell drugs or not. You want me to fucking read this book? Fucking Charlotte's Web, Red Badge of Courage. You know them goddamn books they had us reading?
Yo, you should see some of the book reports. That's wild, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Yo. Like when you think about we think about a lot of that stuff that they was teaching. Like, come on, man.
A lot of that shit we read, that shit was nonsensical. It's nothing that we can apply to life, like Scarlet Letter. We reading this shit, I'm like, and then you reading this shit is like, This shit don't got nothing to do with. It's not relevant to my life.
Listen, I'm about to go out there and sell.
Diary of
I'm about to sell crack with. I'm thinking about. I'm about to go out there and sell crack with my friends. I need to get some money. You sit here and mad at me because I didn't read this fucking book.
Yeah.
So I understand what Joel Santana is saying.
Right.
The thing is, they keep it like that on purpose.
Yeah.
Especially in the inner city public school, they keep it like that.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? They keep it like that. They not about to say and teach you which I understand what he mean. You need that shit, man. It should be more financial literacy. It should be teaching kids how to budget. You should be teaching kids about credit cards, stocks, your 401k. So when they do go out there and they do spend their own life working, that they can build for their retirement. These are things that you should be teaching kids.
True.
It's things that you should be teaching kids, but they're not really gonna get that in the public. You might get that in private school. Like I said, well, even back when I was younger, we had economics in middle school. Didn't have it in high school though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had economics in middle school. We had economics in middle school. This was back when you had that. I don't even think they got that no more. Unless you go to like one of these better schools or a private school. You know what I'm saying? That's why the private school and the public school education is like different. They teaching you stuff, like they teaching you a language. You in elementary school, they already teaching you Spanish or whatever.
Right.
Learn how second language. By the time you trying to teach me Spanish, I'm sitting here trying to decide whether I'm even going to stick with school. I'm about to go out there and go sell some damn drugs. I got to worry about how to make some money. I like life coming at me fast.
Yeah. You teaching me shit at the point even when it's not even sticking anyway. Even if I give a fuck about it.
Dog,
it's not like it's sticking.
Listen.
And I'm walking around and I'm fluently talking.
Listen, man, at that point, I'm trying to get between the chick legs and get me some money.
Right, no, right, facts.
Because you're already formulating like what type, you know what I'm saying? What you about to go out there and try to do with your life. Mm-hmm. I mean, what your goals are. So he said, yeah, man, that's cool and all, but you rather have somebody, know the common sense, know how to read the room. Yes, you do need street smarts. You need people to be sharp mentally, be able to pay attention to what's going on around them. Because you have a lot of book smart people that just not paying attention to nothing in life.
Super naive.
You know what I'm saying? Because they whole life is the inside of a book. That's cool.
Yeah. You
know how far the goddamn earth is from the sun off the top of your head and all that. But if you can't pay attention that this person that you hanging around ain't no good for you, you can't read somebody's body language. Can't tell. You ain't got no spidey sense where you can't tell where, this situation don't seem like it's good. Know what I mean? Let me move around and get up out of here.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's important. I understand everything he was saying. But this is just the internet, so we just gonna take it and run with it. He said kids don't need to learn how to read. I understand what he meant.
Right.
Because yes, I come from being in public school. When you sit back and think about it,
everything we learn is obsolete right now, dog.
The majority of the stuff. Now the skill of reading, but once you get past to a certain age, a certain level, you should have been learning more about money, credit, taxes,
right,
retirement fund, 401k, things that have set us up that we're going to need to use our whole life.
Yeah.
Oh, you sitting there telling me to goddamn read the goddamn fucking Odyssey. When you sitting here in high school and I'm sitting here worrying about, I'm trying to make the decision whether I'm going to take the legit road or be out there in the goddamn street. That's what I'm sitting around in my mind thinking about, and you sitting here telling me to read this damn book and then write a goddamn paper on this damn book.
You right. Everything we learned is obsolete for the next year. My daughter, 13 years old, she don't know how to write in cursive. Shit is obsolete. Why? Why didn't know how to do that? You know what I mean? They had us in the gym with the typewriters. I pulled a typewriter out, my kids were like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, you put it, we was on type.
Listen.
Come on, dog, this shit is done now. Shit we was learning is you don't even use it no more.
Think about it. People barely got house phones.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
House phones. Like, stuff like that. Like, they not.
You right.
So.
Now I agree with y'all. You're right, because everything that it was a time when we was coming up. It was the age of the lack of information because we didn't have all this access so we didn't need it. The things that we was being taught, you can damn near only get it from school. Now you go on your phone and figure out, some shit about when Christopher Columbus discovered. You can figure all that out. You don't need a teacher to sit in front of you and tell you that. So I do agree with y'all. You're right. The things that you do need is you need better life skills, and they not teaching y'all that.
Yeah,
kids is not getting taught life skills. Kids don't even know how to talk to each other. They don't even know how to hold conversations. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that.
Listen, the world is changing. Yeah. And that curriculum is fucking 100 years old.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that curriculum is like 100 years old. You sitting there reading book now. You sitting here reading books that's if you guys gonna read a book, you can read a book that's more meaningful. You need to read books about, money.
Right.
Might be some self-help books.
Right.
And all that. You got people reading the same books that was like for the last goddamn 100 goddamn years. You got people reading the same damn books. You got people in here reading the goddamn Charlotte's Web, the goddamn Red Badge of Courage, like you said, the Scarlet Letter, the goddamn
the Diary of Anne Frank. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do all the same shit over and over again. All this shit over and over again.
Come on now. When I think about the stuff that I had to do in, when I was in high school, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's filler.
Yeah.
Once you get past a certain grade, by the time you get in high school, you need to be learning about some shit that's gonna help you. Like the world is changing. Know what I'm saying? You need to be learning. It's not that you don't need to be reading, but it's something that's like, come on, man. The stuff that I was doing, I was in high school, I done did reports about the damn the French Revolution and all that type of shit like that.
Yeah.
I had to do fucking reports on all that shit.
Boston
for what?
Tea Party shit, yeah.
For what?
Yeah, all that shit, yep.
For what? When you think about it, what you should have been teaching me is about goddamn credit cards, how to bounce a damn checkbook, how to live on a budget. Know what I'm saying? And then shout out to some of the teachers that did kind of go outside the curriculum and teach the same. Because one of our teachers, the crazy thing is our computer science teacher is the one that taught us how to do a resume.
Oh, he fired.
Because he was one of the people that was thinking y'all need to learn this stuff.
Yeah, no, he out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of here. He's out of here. He's gone.
Know what I'm saying? We learned from the computer science teacher how to do a resume.
That's crazy.
Because wasn't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because he was thinking these are something that you're going to need.
And that's back then. That's back then when we wasn't even doing resumes. You was going in, getting the app, and fill out the app. Now this shit is resume based. He was looking way beyond the future. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Damn, that's crazy.
When you think about a lot of that stuff, a lot of stuff is just filler.
Yeah.
Like once you get past elementary school, social studies is filler. You know what I'm saying? All right, some goddamn Venezuela, they export is coffee and bananas. Oh, okay. That's gonna fucking help me when I'm out here in this goddamn street trying to survive.
It's people that we know, that we grew up with, that don't got no compass sense. You get lost in your own city. You get lost, you don't got no compass sense. Mm-hmm. So where am I at? What the fuck you mean where you at? All your life. Yeah, but I don't know. People don't, we don't have no wherewithal around us, but you the smartest motherfucker in the class. Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking book smart, but you said, where you live at again? You know I don't be fucking with uptown like that, so I don't be up here too much.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, niggas can't tell. The street signs mean nothing to them.
Right, yeah, you're right. Don't mean
can't
nothing
read a fucking street sign.
Yup. No motherfucker don't got no type of compass.
Can write a fucking book. Can write a book report though.
Yup. But you know what? That shit will never change though. For the same reason why you said that COVID shit is, we need to build these motherfuckers to fill these factories up. We need these workers here. So this shit has to remain the same because we need workers.
No, this shit gonna remain the same because we fear that we educating y'all that y'all might take over. So we gonna keep y'all because he right. A lot of this shit is just becoming the The stuff they still making you do in public school, why? It helps you damn near none out here in the world, especially where the world changing right now.
Yeah.
Come on now. You can get on your phone what we had to go to the library for.
I know. Tell me about it.
We literally had to go to the library to get information that you can get on, you can Google now.
Yup. Right on all that shit on your phone. Damn. We had the handwrite shit. We in here, y'all motherfuckers going that joint print. We had the handwrite shit.
People ain't never. It's some kids that ain't gonna never touch an encyclopedia in their life.
In their life, dog. You talking about touch it? They probably don't even know what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
In their life.
So I understand what he's saying. Now you do need to learn. Now you do need to read. But I understand what he's saying. Like once you get past a certain age, but yeah, they're not gonna do that in the cities and the communities, in the black community. They're not gonna do that. They're not. You know what I mean? You're right. That curriculum is old. That curriculum is built on when America was, you going to either go to the military, or you going to work in a damn factory somewhere, you going, what? World is changing. This internet and everything. It's technology. You still got you goddamn reading and watching goddamn the joint with Martin Luther King go back in, was it when he go back in time or when he go to the future?
No, he went back in time.
He went back in time.
He was from the present, but then he went back in time. You know what I mean, to that joint.
And the joint, he'd be like, see you later. And the young boy be like, no, bye. That's when he walked through the door. What? That joint was crazy. So I was like, that joint was not when I was in school. That must came out after. When I seen that, I was like, yo, I don't remember this. This joint must have just came out.
Yeah.
So, and you know,
Nah, we ain't had that shit.
Yeah.
They made us watch Roots and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all thought that was getting out of us. We in there, we just getting mad. Fuck.
Right.
Fuck you thought this was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. And then, I know, except, she gonna do with that except make me mad.
Yeah, like,
so you wanted to show us, like, show us being slaves or something?
Yeah.
Like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of this stuff, it's outdated, man. It is. It ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna change. You just gotta try to get your kids a better education and try to educate them yourself and try to teach them these things. But he's right. A lot of stuff that he learned in school, that should be learning in school, that's something you don't learn in school. You just don't. Because they want to keep you with the mentality of a worker bee, but at the same time, you see the result of people feeling like, kids feeling like, yo, it's nothing for me here. Right. That's why the dropout rate is what it is. Why am I going? It's nothing for me here. I got to figure out how I'm going to survive and make some goddamn money or something.
I agree with y'all. You're right. Because when you start learning about financial literacy, I'm like, really learn? That shit is a lot of shit.
That you should have been learning your whole life. You should be learning that when you were a kid. Shit. Should be learning how to save.
Right.
How to save, how to budget, how to say. And like I said, we had economics. I forgot the name of the teacher the woman that taught economics when I was in middle school. I mean, God bless. Hopefully she's still alive and well. But we got that a little bit. She used to tell you about, you can, when you go to the store and things, you can use coupons, how you can save your money. If you get this much, your paycheck is this much, you should try to save this much, put this much to the side, trying to teach you what you need for like retirement, what a 401k is, what your retirement is, and your Social Security or what you live off. Trying to like teach you stuff like that. They not teaching you none of that. You sitting here, read this book, do this, do that, and you sitting here looking like, dog, this shit is a bunch of filler. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of filler that's not about to help. That's not about to help you none in out here in real life. It's like just filling your head with information that's not like important for what your everyday life.
True.
Not to say it's not information, but okay. I'm in here learning about goddamn plants and all that shit, and I'm learning about the Amazon rainforest. When I go out here,
yo, I'm only laughing because my son just had
I gotta walk down these guys. I gotta walk down this motherfucking. I gotta navigate out here in these goddamn streets to try to survive. I gotta have street smarts. I gotta have all that. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, let me tell you about all the animals in the rainforest.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Never mind when I walked in here this morning, I walked past a corner and a nigga on that corner tried to get me work for him to sell crack for him. Let me come in here. Now, you yelling at me because I don't know the answer to this goddamn, what's the difference between a goddamn crocodile and an alligator? You know what I'm saying? Niggas out here trying to recruit me into a goddamn drug syndicate. But you yelling at me because I don't know the difference between a goddamn alligator and a crocodile.
It's real life.
See what I'm saying?
Real life.
We like boys in the hood. We going to school, we walking past dead bodies.
Yeah, real life, yo. Real life.
Fucking dead bodies out here.
Yeah. I'm saying, you wondering why I'm failing on my spelling tests.
Right.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, see that. So yeah, I understand what he mean, what he was trying to express. I understand it. I understand it because a lot of stuff shit is outdated, man. A lot of the curriculum is just outdated. Like, yo, it is. It's outdated. It's like, yeah, it's just a bunch of filler. That's all it is. A lot of it is just a bunch of filler.
I agree.
Know what I mean? Like you said, the mathematics is universal, like you said. Know what I mean? Math is important. But like once you get past a certain age, you need to be learning these things that you need to be out here, like, especially when you in the inner city.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You need to be. So it's like, okay, everybody not going to own a business. Oh, even when you get a job, you still got to learn how to budget your money. Because why most people can't retire? Because they can't afford to.
Right.
Because they spent the whole time just blowing money. They didn't know how to invest it. They didn't know about stocks and bonds. They don't have a lot of information about stuff. They don't know how much they should be putting in for your retirement so they can retire, independent retirement accounts. Yep. The things that you need in everyday life. No, you got me fucking reading books about fucking Mark fucking Twain. Fucking Mark fucking Twain and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean,
that shit don't stop when you get older, though. You go to college, you get the same type of routine. Motherfuckers in college, like, it ain't like you pick a fucking major and we only gonna give you classes for the major. No. You gotta get these filler classes and then your majors on the back end. So it's the same routine.
Yeah, I'm like,
nigga, when I was in college, I literally had basket weaving as one of my classes.
You know what I mean?
Fuck am I here doing this for?
Shit, so you ain't never weave no basket? You ain't never weave no basket when you out here in the world?
Dog. I never weave no basket.
basket.
But if I need to, I got to know how I can weave one if I needed one weave.
Yeah. Right. Good to know. Good to know. Why you out here navigating the streets with the goddamn the drug dealers and the goddamn pimps and the goddamn you know how to weave baskets, man. Leave him alone, yo. You know what I mean?
Who need these weaves? I get these
know
weaves.
What I'm saying? Nah, leave him alone, man. Know what I mean? He going to school and now weave baskets, man.
God.
Get out of here. I'm about to go sell crack. You know what I mean? What the fuck is you talking about? And asking me about some damn book report. And then goddamn film Spanish. She been teaching me Spanish when I was goddamn 6, 7 years old. You wait till I'm fucking 14 and shit to try to teach me some shit. Thinking I'm listening to this shit at this point.
That's what it is, dog.
Like, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, so I mean, I get it, but you know, everybody, people need content, so everybody's gonna take it and run with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, he told people, don't read nothing. These kids don't need to read. Man, listen. Once you get past a certain age, a lot of that stuff, you think back in school, a lot of that stuff, I'm like, for what?
Yeah, right. For what?
You could have been teaching me something that I'm gonna use in everyday life. That time that you was sitting there teaching me about goddamn, like I give a fuck about what's going on in the history of some other goddamn country. For what?
True. Even in math, once you get past basic math, the adding and subtracting, the times and the division, all that.
No, you need to know
the
about
y.
yeah.
The fuck is you talking about? The X is this. What the fuck is? Whoa, what's going on?
Know what I'm saying? No, the fucking Y is because you got to pay your bills. And the fucking X is the date we gonna kick your ass out. And you gonna be homeless if you don't fucking solve the Y.
Yo, dog. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's that's where we at, man.
Cause ain't that what you got a lot? Now, don't you have people online now having fucking meltdowns?
Yeah.
I have a master's degree and I'm about to be evicted. I've been living in my car. Oh my God. Right. You got a fucking master's degree, but you don't know how to budget your money. You don't know how to save. You ain't been taught to fucking save your money, budget your money. You've been taught the false sense of, I have a degree, so somebody's going to hire me. I'm going to always be able to get a job.
Right.
And I don't have a job now. I didn't save my money.
Right.
I don't have no goddamn savings.
Right.
I'm thinking that I'm good because I'm educated and I can go slap that on the table and say, I graduated from this college. So is everybody else. We done got 5,000 applications. And?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You so goddamn smart. Go cook some crack and sell that shit. Because that's what we pull ourselves by the bootstraps.
Listen, it is what it is.
We gonna eat.
Yeah, I mean.
We not gonna cry in the car.
For fucking real. I don't got time to cry no car. You better bust that Uber up that DoorDash or something.
Right.
We gonna figure the fuck out. Yeah.
I've been on 100 interviews this week. Right. Have no life skills, just book smart.
Right.
Yeah, that shit's not gonna pay your bills because you know how many fucking miles the earth is from the sun.
Yeah.
Better learn some goddamn street smart, some goddamn common sense, and some fucking tenacity, and some goddamn gumption, and be on your grind. And you need to learn how to goddamn save your money, put your money to the side, credit cards. I have student loan debt. I have $200,000 in student loan debt. Crazy. I have $25,000 in credit card debt. Crazy. Okay, my car costs $1,000. I mean, my rent is $2,500.
Yeah. Shit. You better get that money up because they coming for all that.
Like when you goddamn go sit down somewhere, they gonna say, listen, summarize the book The Red Badge of Courage for me.
Yo, just imagine as kids, if that was jobs. You at the job, like, what am I doing here? Book reports.
Right.
Yo, I'm killing this shit.
Right.
Yo, the man.
Right.
I was the man in school with the book reports.
Get the writing.
This is what we doing?
You know what I mean?
Yo.
So tell me all about Charlotte's Web. The fuck? I'm about to go sell crack, man. Tell me.
Oh my God.
So tell me about Charlotte's Web. The fuck? What?
Dog. Yo. Oh my God, yo. People out here having mental breakdowns, yo.
Right.
Because they was just shit in school.
Right. Because listen, false security. I'm going to be all right because I got this piece of paper.
Yup.
I got this diploma. I should be fine. You know what I mean? I don't know how to scrap. I don't know how to get it out the mud. I don't know how.
Right.
I was always told that if I went and got this piece of paper, I should be good in life.
Right. That should give you a ton of debt. You got a gang of debt. That's what you got.
You know what I mean? Fuck out of here.
You end up working somewhere with a motherfucker that got a high school diploma and shit.
Listen.
After the fries are done, then you salt them. Like, what? Yeah, that's what your master's degree got you. Yo.
Right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, motherfuckers do that shit don't got no sense of nothing.
Yeah. And you going listen, man. Like life come at you fast.
Yup.
Talking about, yeah, you got a damn master's degree. Them motherfuckers over there talking about something. You know what I mean? Why ain't that picker swinging?
Dog.
He said it's hot. He tired. It's hot.
He tired.
He tired. You know, it wasn't that Claude's problem?
Yeah, that was.
He thought he just butt everything because his ass went to school.
Yeah, he definitely
Got treated just like everybody else.
My man was like, I'm about to take the fingers out. I need these for y'all.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna fuck about that.
Right.
Yo. You know what I'm saying? Claude thought he had it made. Then he had the woman and everything. That bitch left him for the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nigga, real life shit hitting you now. Now you don't know how to react. My man went through all that shit. Then he broke down, mental breakdown. My man just fucking is over. I'm ready to die by the motherfucking pie.
Right. Just snapped one day. That motherfucker just, all that time. That's when the psychotic break happened.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Fuck it.
I'm ready to die with pie.
Know what I'm saying? That motherfucker. That shit meant that much to him is worth dying over.
That's where he at with it, though. That's where he at with it. Fuck it, man. What am I even doing this shit for? You fucking die with this pie right now, man.
Right.
Fuck that.
Right, so.
That's crazy, yo. But yeah, people are breaking down. And the weird thing about it, I guess, but I can't even say that because they be like our age. Like, why y'all gotta show us that shit? Everybody breaking down gotta like share the moment with the world, like.
Because they need somebody to tell them that it's gonna be all right and they can relate. Remember, we need to commiserate. Nah, man, you better go cook. You better go sell some crack.
You better figure it out.
Get your ass on OnlyFans or show your feet or something.
Oh, you got. I mean,
what you crying about it all day about to do?
That same phone you got in your hand, you have figured out. How do I cook crack? Yeah, you better figure it out. Better figure it out, yo. The motherfuckers don't know how to figure it out because they don't got nobody telling them what to do.
Exactly.
Everybody is used to somebody telling them what to do.
Yeah, school shit. Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm should be able to follow this, and this. I'm good at that.
Yep.
You're not good at thinking on your own.
Nope.
Know what I mean? You're not a free thinker. You used to just being told, okay, do this, and if you do this, we'll give you a good grade for it.
Right.
No, out here in the world, nobody give you no good grade. Your fucking reward is your ass get to eat and have somewhere to live.
Yeah.
Fucking worry about a goddamn report card. Cause that shit hit me when I was in high school. I'm like, yo, I gotta figure out how to get where I want to be at in life. What the fuck am I worrying about this shit for? Grades start slipping. What's going on with you? I need to get out this motherfucker and try to get to where I want to be at in life. What the hell am I worried about this shit for? Not to say some of that stuff isn't knowledge. You know, physics is knowledge and all that. Chemistry is knowledge. Okay. All right. Cool. We mixing some shit together in the lab. It's making smoke.
Yeah, right.
Know what I mean? When I leave, I'm going with my man over his uncle's house. He cooking crack. He get some money.
They getting to it.
Right. You giving me a good grade. They over there making money.
Right.
So, yeah, that's all, man. That motherfucker said, fuck it, that pie was worth it to him.
Yeah, it was.
Motherfucker was getting his head blown off.
Dog, it had to be. Had to be. He risked it all for that fucking pie.
Spent their whole life in that motherfucker. All right, shit. At least they got out at the end, though. They old now, but all right, you can say that. You can say that. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry?
Listen.
And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money and his dad is gone. So we're rock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now. Something, just a good time for something is what I call life.
Yeah. That was fucked up.
What?
What would you do, though?
What
I
you
would
mean?
never know.
What these chicks is doing now? They on the pool, they on the goddamn, they on OnlyFans. They on OnlyFans, they on the goddamn pool, they doing whatever they gotta do. Know what I mean? They goddamn sitting on the, if they sitting online crying, they ain't got no goddamn degree. Right. They gotta go out here and get it.
Right. You know, OnlyFans, they out here on the pole. They doing what they gotta do. That's yo. Speaking of that shit, I just got done watching the Magic City joint. Dog, the chick said she went from working for Magic, making $3,000 to $4,000 a day. That when she left there, she got pregnant. She went to work at a dry cleaner. She making $168 a week. Mm-hmm. That's a fucking reality shot, bro.
Yeah, because Yeah. She said that. I forget which one said that though, but
when that white chocolate?
I don't think that was white chocolate. I don't think that was white chocolate
that's
though.
A reality, that's a reality shot, dog.
Yeah. I can't remember it was that. Yes, and
that's the same shit that you talking about though. Like, why would you even need to do that? You was making $3,000 to $4,000 a day. Why do you need to I gotta do this.
Yeah, but
why?
But you ain't not had no financial
literacy. That's what I'm saying. Like, why you shouldn't even need to do that?
You may not even know what to do with your money, so you just spending it. And then at the same time, you know the pressure is on. Remember, the second that you start making something, you got to help everybody. You expect it in the community to help everybody else.
Right.
The second you start making more money, you start doing a little bit better, you're expected to help everybody else.
Right.
So who knows how many people she just helping out. Of course, everybody is saying, can I borrow something? And they never going to be able to pay it back to you. So that happens with us black people too, where the second you get something, you're supposed to help everybody else. And everybody else want to come, quote unquote, borrow money, knowing they're never going to pay it back.
True.
Or you expect to just be able to give it to you and not worry about it. The point that somebody get mad at you. I don't even know what you asking for, dog. You good, you don't need it. It was my money. I can't actually borrow. You said borrow money. Then when motherfucker want their money back, people be mad at you. People be mad at you. They tell you can they borrow something, and they tell you that they gonna pay you back, and then you be like, "What's up with the money?" They be mad at you. You said you was gonna pay me back. They be mad at you. You acting like you starving or something. You up. You said you was gonna pay me back.
Oh, dog. You cannot make this shit up, dog.
You can. How people be. You can.
You cannot make this shit up. I'm fucking mad at you for trying to get your money back. The fuck is wrong with you? Why you got an attitude with me, dog?
Yeah. You told me you was gonna pay me back. No, you all on my back about it. First of all, that was weeks ago you said you was gonna pay me back.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? I noticed you ain't fucking called me like 3 weeks. Because you don't even want to pay me the money back. Then when I finally fucking run into you and ask you about the money, you mad about it.
Right.
I ain't on your back. Did I saying something to you the whole time? I ain't say nothing to you.
Dog, you gotta love these motherfuckers, man. The hood will make you feel like you owe them something because you made it to a point of success that you never helped me get to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I know that shit gonna happen. Yo, I always fuck with the pie. Did you? Never knew that you did. You never shot nothing. No, I always, man, fuck out of it, man. That's what I'm saying. Everybody feel like they owe you for something that they never helped you get to.
And this is a thing that also made me think about that documentary. A lot of these things, that's why we tell y'all, men, get on your grind, get on your purpose. know what I'm saying? Put your work in. That man's idea that he had in his head became the most famous strip club in the world. I understand it's a strip club, but it is a business. It became one of the most famous businesses in the world. Like, it's people that, when they go to Atlanta, they want to go to that strip club.
Right.
It's a priority. You know what I'm saying?
He lost his shit at one point.
You know what I'm saying? See, and that's why we tell y'all, get on y'all purpose, get on y'all grind.
Yeah, got to.
He created an opportunity for everybody else.
Yep.
Trickle down. It start with him. Just like it got to start with you.
Yep.
If you build it, they will come.
Pour the sons in that shit.
You know what I mean? If you build it, they will come.
Yep.
So all them goddamn women that brag about, I make this and I make that, you made that working at that man's club.
Right. Mr. Magic made that happen.
Know what I'm saying? You build it, they will come. Yes. Y'all are beautiful, y'all are appreciated, but that man helped give you opportunity. So for all the chicks that sitting there saying, I make this and I make that dancing, you dancing at somebody else's establishment.
Right. Right.
So at the end of the day, you are standing on the shoulders of a man. The chicks are so quick to say that they don't need no man for nothing, then they take their ass right to the strip club that a man owns and go dance there.
For men. Yeah, I don't need a man for nothing, but you need the person that owns the shit, and you need other men to come in here to throw money at you. Yeah.
So they just women just be talking. They just be talking shit. That's just how they are.
I'm like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
is.
more about, you know, as a man. I mean, he seen something and then he went for it, and he turned it into the most famous strip club in the world.
Well, he changed a lot of women's lives, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why we tell y'all, get on y'all grind, find y'all purpose. Yeah, it's gonna be times where you're gonna be all by yourself. Be time when your phone not ringing. Like I say, I don't care if you listen to this and you sitting on the bus right now, you waiting for the bus. Get on your grind.
Right.
Yeah, your phone ain't ringing off the hook. Ain't nobody calling and texting you because everybody want to go party and go have fun and all that. You stay on your grind.
Right.
So, you know, just take that with you. Yeah. I seen that documentary, man. I watched it. It was dope.
Yeah, I figured if anybody did, you would.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Show the inner workings and all that. See, that's the type of joint I want. I probably want a joint that's a little bit bigger than that. But not like King of Diamonds big, but just bigger than that. Like a decent size one.
Right.
Pause. Like a decent size club. But, you know. Probably gonna do that. Probably do that in a minute if I find somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. I'll make sure I make that happen before my number get called.
Yeah.
I'll make that happen, man.
You got a location in mind already?
Not 100% really.
Okay.
But you never know. That is one of the things I want to do before I check out in life. I do want to have a strip club.
Okay. Mr. Magic wife, you know what I'm saying? You can tell she real down, you know what I mean, chick. Because I don't know a lot of women that be comfortable with their husband, you know what I'm saying, around that shit.
She was, no disrespect, she was looking thick. No disrespect. Know what I mean? No disrespect to her kids. I know that's their mother.
Yeah, that's their mom. Yeah, no
but
doubt.
she was fine her whole life. When they showed the pictures of her when she was younger, showed her now.
Listen,
that woman been fine her whole life.
I ain't gonna fret. That's why I'm kind of glad that we was born in the era we was born in. Because when they started showing them chicks when they look younger, I'm like, damn, all these shit was bony and thin. Bony and thin in the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was in back then because everybody, you know, that was the days of like, everybody used the magazines, the Playboy and all that types of magazines. Those women was thin, but then, you know, they started, you know, understanding that black men, we like them of all sizes.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All sizes, shapes, and colors, man. I mean, shout out to them, man. That was Yeah, that joint was crazy. That was crazy how they did him. Like when they knew the Olympics was coming,
Right.
They didn't want none of that. So they kind of like messed his business up on purpose so he can kind of like get that stuff shut down when the Olympics was here.
Yeah.
When the Olympics came and all that.
He would have made a killing during that time too.
Hell yeah.
He would have made a killing during that joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But listen, there's only one Magic City. You know what I'm saying? Only one person could have done it right, man. So shout out to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't know that Magic didn't own it during the time of BMF. They were showing that when BMF was there and he didn't own it then. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Would have made a killing in there doing that.
They say he from Camden.
Yeah.
He from Camden. Yeah.
Yeah.
He from Camden, New Jersey.
Yeah.
He across the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So when you do your joint, you gonna do your joint like Magic, like one spot, or you gonna franchise like bang, 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 bang?
No, I mean, no, I probably wouldn't want to do all that because I'm older. Like, say I got in that business when I was younger, and then now I'm already in the business now.
Right.
No, if I get in the business now, I'm probably not going to do all that at that point. I just want to have one decent one, you know what I'm saying, so I can say I did that in life. So, now if I was younger and I already been in it for like a while now, I'll be trying to do something like that, but I ain't really trying to do that too much now. I mean, you never know, but I'm not about to try to do all that. It's just certain things I want to do because I'm already older. Like, just certain things I want to do, and then that's going to be it. I could just say, I did it, and I'm relaxed. So.
I feel you, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, thank y'all for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. I guess this is the episode Sorry Not Sorry. But it's Ern and Iso show, and it's just like that. Y'all, we out. Peace.